Hey everybody. Happy Monday. Let me see. The lighting is a little bit too bright, but anyway, I hope you guys are all doing amazing. Welcome to my broadcast. Super excited to be here with you guys today. Thank you guys for tuning in. Those of you who are watching live on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, wherever you're tuning in live from, I appreciate you being here with me today. I'm super excited because I'm getting ready to do, you're actually not going to be able to see if you're watching this on my personal Instagram or my personal Facebook account. But if you want to get see all of the stuff that I'm going to show you guys, go over to my YouTube channel. Hey Dave, I haven't seen you in a long time. I hope you are doing well. But go over to my YouTube channel, rightclickagency.com. I'm sorry, right click agency on YouTube. That's the URL. Yeah, I know this phone is so terrible. So go over to YouTube. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all because I'm getting ready to go off of Facebook anyway. So that you guys can see the walkthrough. I don't know why this phone has been acting up like this. If you want to get into all of the information, is that better? Is that a little bit better? I'm going to be doing a walkthrough on YouTube and on LinkedIn where I am showing you um how I find the best hashtags for my clients, okay? How I find the best hashtags for my clients so that they get their content in front of more people. So, hey Diane, hey Lorville, hi Pennsylvania Vibes. Those of you who are tapped in on YouTube and LinkedIn, hello to you as well. So before I get into the content, let me do a quick introduction. And I'm so sorry, Facebook, that the volume is not great. Like I said, if you want to get into all of this information, the best place to view this broadcast is on YouTube, okay? Right Click Agency. Let me see if I can put the link for the YouTube actually in the Facebook and Instagram. Let me see if I can do this real fast. Hold on a second, you guys. Yeah, I think I might be able to do this. So, for those of you who are brand new to me, thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Kiara Solomon. I am the founder of the Right Click Agency, and we are a full service digital marketing agency based in Philadelphia. And we specialize in helping our clients, specifically Black and Brown business owners, to be able to get their content in front of more people, amplify their online messages, and reach a global marketplace. Okay. Like I said, my name is Kiara Solomon. I'm the founder and CEO of the Right Click Agency. I have over 13 years experience in digital marketing. Hey, Body Fusion Biz. Oh, Body Fusion Shop. Okay, I see you change your Instagram name. Hello, good afternoon. And so, like I said, I have over 13 years of digital marketing experience, and I'm super passionate about helping you guys. And I was talking to my business coach today, and she suggested that I share this with you guys, which I think was a really great idea because so many of you guys are struggling to get your content in front of more people, get more people to see your stuff. So, this is really going to help you. So before I share my screen over on YouTube, I just want to go over some of the mistakes that I see people making when it comes to trying to attract more followers on Facebook and on Instagram, okay? And if you need help with this, you guys, I'm hosting a free webinar this Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time called my Instant Influencer Webinar. I'm going to show you how to rapidly increase your influence on Instagram and how you can quickly grow your followers. So you can just go to rightclickagency.com and click on the tab that says Instant Influencer Webinar. Go ahead and register for that. And it's going to be an amazing presentation where I'm going to walk you through a bunch of different things that are going to help you to, again, increase your followers, increase your influence, and also improve your engagement online. Okay. So today, that's kind of what I want to talk about, because how many of you, just say me in the chat, if you are posting and you feel like you post regularly, but it's just not a lot of people that see your content. You don't get a lot of likes, you don't get a lot of shares, definitely. You don't get a lot of comments, and you want to figure out how you can improve that. Just go ahead and say me in the chat, because if this is something that you struggle with, this is definitely going to help you. Yes. Thank you so much for tuning in, Diane. She said the volume is way better on YouTube. And I'm actually getting ready to share my screen over on YouTube as well. So if you're watching this on my personal Instagram or you're watching this on my personal Facebook page, you're not going to be able to see all of the amazing resources. So I definitely want you to go to our YouTube channel. Let me see if I can put that link in the chat in my, hold on one second. I'm gonna see if I can put in the chat on Instagram for you guys, so that you can get this information as well. Oh, it's really not working. Uh-oh, hold on. I'm sorry. I thought I was gonna be able to copy and paste it. But if you go to Right Click Agency's YouTube channel, just search for Right Click Agency on YouTube. We should pop up. We have a lot of followers. It's really easy to find us on YouTube. Okay, so let's talk about some of the mistakes that people are making that are keeping them from growing their followings. Number one, you're not posting consistently. Okay. So I sent out an email this morning and I was telling people how I was able to help one of my clients get like 1,500 new followers in less than 30 days. But the number one thing that that client did that helped them to be able to grow that quickly, you guys, was that they were posting consistently on social media. Okay. So I just want to tell you guys this, because if you're like, I want to grow my followers, Kiara, why are my followers not growing? But you are not posting multiple times a day, every single day, it's going to be so much harder for you to be able to grow your followers than somebody that's posting 3 or 4 times a day. Okay. So that's the most important thing that I need you guys to understand, that all of this stuff that I'm going to share with you today is only going to work if you're actually publishing content, because the hashtags can only be used on the post that you share, right? So if you're not sharing posts, then more people are not going to be able to see them. And so that is the biggest mistake that people make. When people sign up for one of our brand awareness packages, they might start seeing instant growth and get, a little bit excited, like, oh, it's working. Now I don't have to do anything. No, 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 no. It's working, but you're still going to have to keep up the work if you want to see consistent results. So this is probably the number one mistake that I see so many people making when it comes to growing their followers on social media. And if this is something that you struggle with, like I said, I am going to be hosting a free webinar. Let me just start pulling up my page. I am going to be hosting a free webinar this Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, showing you how you can rapidly increase your influence. Can you guys see this screen? Oh yeah, you guys can see it over on YouTube. So today we're doing a live walkthrough. I'm actually going to be showing you guys how I find hashtags for my clients to help them be able to get better reach, right? So when you share content on social media, you want to make sure that the people who the content is relevant for sees it. And generally speaking, hashtags is a great way to get people to see your content that are outside of your current followers, outside of your current connections on social media. Okay. So if you have already started posting consistently, you're posting 2 to 3 times per day on average, and you're still not seeing consistent growth in your social media, the next area that we will focus on before we start spending money on ads for a client, the next thing that we're going to focus on is their hashtags. Are their hashtags optimized? Okay. Are your hashtags optimized? And I'm going to share with you guys today a couple of resources that can help you to make sure that you're using the best hashtags for your industry, and that you are not using any hashtags that are blacklisted, not using any hashtags that are going to decrease your ranking and the algorithm. Okay. I'm also going to show you guys some things that I do to kind of get an idea of what's working over time. Like I'm going to show you a back end of one of the analytic tools that we use to kind of get an idea of what is working over time for a client, what's producing the best results for a client. But the first place that you can start, the easiest place that I tell everybody to go, is to this website right here that's on the screen called Display Purposes. Okay. So it's for display purposes only. And you can see here, I just searched for pets to get started because I kind of just wanted to see what would come up. But this website is actually going to, based on your keyword or phrase, this website is going to make recommendations for the best hashtags for you to use to get your content in front of a significant number of people. Now, this is just the first step in this process. There are some other things that I definitely suggest that you do, but you can see here when I put in the keyword pets, right? Up to 30, and I have 30 hashtags selected because that's the limit, for those of you who don't know, for how many hashtags you can use on Instagram when you're sharing content. But all of the high ranking hashtags are going to start to show up here, right? So we see here we have pets, animals, pets of Instagram, dog lover, adorable, cats of Instagram, I love my dog, Instacat, right? And it's making all of these recommendations about hashtags that are relevant, that are going to boost the visibility of this content based on the keywords and phrases that you put into this generator. Now, another big mistake that I see so many business owners making, you guys, is making up their own hashtags or guessing with hashtags, right? So the reason that I recommend that you use something like this, a hashtag generator or some other search tool, like I said, the website for this is displaypurposes.com. Okay, you can just go to displaypurposes.com. It's free, and put in your keywords, and it's gonna make some it's gonna come up with suggested hashtags for you. And this is like unlimited. So you can, do this again and again until you find hashtags that you like, hashtags that are getting great results for you. Okay. But the second biggest mistake that I see people making when it comes to posting on social media is using hashtags that they made up on their own, or using hashtags that they just guessed with, right? So they were like, oh, I'm posting about my dog, so I'm just gonna guess that dogs of Instagram is a good hashtag. Yeah, Diane, I'm so sorry that the audio is not great over on Instagram. If you go, or over on Facebook, but that link that's above in the comments will take you to the YouTube channel where you'll be able to actually watch the entire broadcast and see the screen that I'm sharing, because I'm actually sharing my screen as well over on YouTube. So if you're interested, you can click that link that I just put into the comment section. You can click the link in my bio. It will take you to my YouTube channel, or you can search Right Click Agency on YouTube, and that will get you to my YouTube channel as well. Okay. So you don't want to just assume that the hashtags that you're using are the best hashtags for your industry, because they could be, right? They could be getting you great results and drastically increasing your reach. And I'm actually going to show you another tool that I use for phase two of this research process to make sure that I'm using the best hashtags for my clients. But the best way to do it is to not assume, right? Y'all heard the saying, you make an ass out of you and me when you assume, okay? So we don't want to do that. We don't want to make an ass out of ourselves. We want to go ahead and get the proper information, find out based on the topics that we're talking about, what are the best hashtags for me to use that are going to get me in front of the most people. Now, on Instagram, like I said, the limit is 30. You can use up to 30 hashtags in your post. On Facebook and on LinkedIn, you want to use like between 5 to 7 hashtags on your Facebook or LinkedIn post. But for the purposes of this research, we always set it to 30 because we're gonna, just eliminate additional hashtags that we're not gonna use when we post on LinkedIn or Facebook. Okay, so I put in the keyword pets. We see a bunch of different. I'm actually gonna change this because I wanna I have a client that I'm really doing research for right now. So um let me share my other screen so you guys can see the second part of what we do. So the other part that goes into the other part that goes into how effective hashtags are for for your post is going to be the number of other people who are using them, right? The competitiveness that is based around a particular hashtag, okay? So another big mistake that I talk about a lot here on social media is people trying to hop onto trends, right? People trying to do things that they see everybody doing. And so one of the things that you don't want to do is use a hashtag that is going to be very challenging for you to compete on, right? Because that's gonna do what? Reduce the number of people that see you. Okay. So here is a software that we use to track the hashtag reach and competitiveness. Excuse me. For our clients, it's called Flick. Okay. And I just want to show you guys the part here you can see on the screen. Hold on, let me go to this. Can you guys see here on the screen where it says the daily average post count? Okay. So when you have a hashtag that is highly competitive, the daily average post count is way higher, right? So for this particular hashtag that I'm looking at, the daily average post count for that is over 70,000 posts. All right. So in my opinion, a post that's getting, or a hashtag rather, that's getting 70,000 posts per day using that hashtag, it might be relevant to our audience. It might make sense to what I'm talking about, but is it going to be too competitive for me to actually rank, for me to actually reach more people? Okay. And so you want to make sure that the hashtag that you're using, and so we spend a lot of time actually on this part, because if we can optimize this, we can make sure that our clients' content is getting in front of a lot of people that is relevant to without spending a lot of money on ads. Okay. And if you want more insight into how to do this, you guys don't forget to register for our free upcoming webinar, Instant Influencer, at rightclickagency.com. Just click on the tab that says Instant Influencer Webinar. Once you get to the website, go ahead and sign up for free and join us on Thursday night for this presentation. So I want to make sure that I have a healthy mix of the hashtags in the content that I'm sharing, right? I want to make sure that it is content that's getting a lot of daily average posts, right? Because it's gonna boost it up. And there is a possibility that, if I'm posting, let's say in this particular one, where it's getting like 1,500 posts per day, or even this one where it's getting 600 posts per day, if the piece of content that I share is highly valuable and it, meets a bunch of other milestones in terms of relevance and just overall aesthetic, there's a possibility that they can rank really high, and that could be a piece of content that can do extremely well in terms of raising my visibility. So that's how we get clients to do things like pop up on the explore page, right? That's how we get clients to do things like attract 1,500 new followers in under a month, right? By using these hashtags and using a good blend of them. Okay. Are you guys still with me? Is this making sense so far? So, hashtags are a great resource if you're looking for a free way to boost your visibility, to boost your engagement, and to get your content in front of more people that are looking for them. Now, I want to say, and I've said this before in the past couple of weeks, Facebook and Instagram are becoming so much more searchable on other platforms. So right now, if you go on Google and you search for a variety of topics, it is probable that there will be some Facebook or even Instagram posts, as well as YouTube posts, TikTok posts, even right now, that will show up in the search results, right? Now, you don't necessarily have to use hashtags in order for that to happen, because these algorithms and platforms are getting so much better at actually reading and interpreting the content that we share. That's how videos have auto captions, right? Alt text for photos. So there are a lot of different ways that these platforms are kind of cataloging the content. But hashtags, you guys, are a great way for you to boost, for you to drastically increase that visibility, and to make sure like so many more people see the content that you share because it is relevant to what they're already interested in on social media. Okay. So this is one of my secret tricks that I use for my clients. If this was helpful to you guys, please do me a favor and share this broadcast with your friends and your followers. I'm not done yet, but I just realized that I didn't ask you guys to share yet. And if you know somebody who's trying to grow their business online, trying to get their stuff in front of more people, trying to attract more followers to their social media profiles, then you have to share this information with them, you guys, because everybody deserves to have a business that is thriving and abundant. Okay. That's super, super important that we share valuable information with people who are connected to us, so that we can make sure that they have the same opportunities that we have as well. If you know you need help taking your business to the next level online, you need help increasing your online presence, and you want to figure out how you can attract more followers, like I said, I am hosting my Instant Influencer webinar this Thursday at 8 p.m. I'm super excited about this because, as you guys have been hearing me share on social media, we're rolling out some new packages that are really designed to help clients with the areas that I see you guys having the most trouble with, which is number one, your engagement, and number two, with your followers, right? And if you're not consistently focused on attracting new followers to your business, I'm going to tell you, if you don't already know, many of you probably already know, because if you're struggling to grow your followers, I can almost guarantee that you're also struggling to get new customers. Okay. The two go hand in hand, because where do new customers come from other than new people that are finding out about the products and services that you have to offer, right? So if you are not doing a great job of consistently growing your audience with new people who are interested in your products and services, then you are probably not doing a good job of consistently growing your revenue and your business. I can almost guarantee it. I talk to people every once in a while who are like, oh, my business does really well through word of mouth. But word of mouth is not dependable or reliable. And if you are I want to say this too, if you're a small business and you have employees, you have to have a predictable income, right? That's the key marker of a um a profitable business. Like when I worked for the Gap in retail, every day my manager would tell us like this is how much money we need to generate in sales this day, this week, right? In order for us to meet our quotas, we got to make $30,000 a day, right? So, if you cannot predict your income in your business, then you don't have a sustainable business, and you really do need a strategy to be able to do that effectively. So, for those of you who have product based businesses, I want to tell you now, yes, it's September 19th, but Black Friday is approaching. The holiday season is approaching. Those of you who sell books, those of you who sell workbooks, t-shirts, those of you who have just holiday products, or you want to do some sort of Black Friday sale or promotion, you're thinking like, yeah, Black Friday, I'm gonna make a lot of money. You need to be growing your followers now. This should be your number one priority right now, getting your content in front of more people, not just to turn them into customers now, because that's another mistake that a lot of business owners make, is thinking that the people that you meet today are going to automatically become customers in 24 hours. No, it's going to take some time for you to educate, for you to build relationships and build credibility with these people that you meet. So you should be focused on growing your followers, attracting new followers right now to your business, right now to your social media profiles, so that you can turn those people into customers over the next 30, 60, and 90 days. Okay. So the first part of this strategy is finding the hashtags. I want to give you guys another resource that I use to search for hashtags. And oh, before I forget, I want to show you guys how you can actually um calculate your current uh engagement, excuse me, on your social media profile. So I want somebody, just anybody, one person right now, first person to put it in, first comment that I see, go ahead and type in your Instagram handle, and I'm going to pull up and do a real-time calculation of um your Instagram engagement if you're interested, okay? So this is another platform that I use. It's called All Hashtags, and we also use this as a generator, but it has a lot of other features as well. But you see here, it's gonna give us, and we can sort it by random, top, live, right? But we can go through and select the type of hashtags that we want to show. And here is going to show us the best top hashtags, 30 hashtags for pets, the key phrase pets on Instagram. So right here it's just saying, Petstagram, pets of Instagram. A lot of these overlap the other hashtags that we got. So one of the pieces of advice that I want to give you guys is, if you are combining research, which we do, right? We go to different platforms and combine research. Make sure that you don't have any overlapping hashtags, because if you have duplicate hashtags, that actually works against you. Okay. So the two platforms that I gave you guys that you can use to go and find free hashtags are allhashtags.com, as well as displaypurposes.com. You can go and use that to find the best performing hashtags in your industry. And that's going to help you to get your content in front of more people when you're sharing that content on Facebook and Instagram. Okay. This is a key strategy that we use to be able to help our clients to be able to get their content in front of more people. And you don't have to spend any money on this, okay? But this is one of the key strategies is going to make your content more visible by the people who are actually looking for the things that you have to share. So I'm going to go ahead and use this handle. Thank you so much, Diane. BFF Pros Travel. And I'm actually, let me stop sharing this screen and pull up the other one. And thank you guys for those of you who already shared this broadcast with your friends and followers. Thank you to all of you guys who have liked the video already. And if you know you need help growing your Instagram influence, increasing your followers, and improving your engagement online, please go register for this free webinar. You guys, one of the things that I've been saying to y'all, and we can even see it here right now, is that I am transitioning off of sharing so much of my content on Facebook and Instagram, especially topics like this, because it is having a huge impact on my engagement. Okay. When I share this content with you guys, Facebook is listening to the videos that I share. Instagram are, they're listening to the stuff that I'm saying. And so I have to work really, really hard to make sure that my ranking in the algorithm is not drastically reduced. So if you want to make sure that you don't miss anything, two of the best places to connect with me as I continue to make this transition. By the end of this year, I will not probably be going live with these types of broadcasts on Facebook or Instagram anymore. I am drastically transitioning over. So please make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please make sure you're signed up on my email list. And please make sure that you connect with me on LinkedIn, because that's going to be the best place to get this type of high level information from me if you want to make sure that you don't miss out on anything. Another thing is, in the past, again, I've been able to go live and share a lot more information on Instagram, but I have to make these transitions to be sharing this secret stuff, if you will, on our webinars, on our private platforms, because again, I don't want these social media platforms to be able to negatively impact my reach. I have to be creative in making sure that my target audience gets the messages that I need them to get so that you guys can succeed, because my business only succeeds when I help your business to succeed. So definitely make sure that you go connect with us on those other platforms. Go to our YouTube channel and subscribe now to the YouTube channel so that you can get notified when we go live. I'm actually going to be doing some YouTube only presentations over the next week. And if you're not already on our email list, the best way to get on my email list right now is to go sign up for the Instant Influencer webinar that I'm having this week. And that will guarantee that you'll be on the email list and you'll be able to get all of the information that I share. Okay. So this website is called Annalisa, and it actually does a profile analytics. You can actually go and do this for free and get a profile report, hashtag analytics, and a lot of other great information. But one of the things that I use this for, hold on, let me get the account again, BFF Pros Travel, is when a new client comes to us to be able to benchmark their current Instagram analytics. We use some other platforms for Facebook as well, but to see what their current engagement rate is so that we can help them to be able to get the best results for their profile. Okay. Hold on a second. Oh, hold on. I'm sorry, guys. Let me stop sharing for 1 second. Sorry, just a second. Okay, we should be good to go now. All right, y'all can see that again. Oh, it's still saying the same thing. Hold on one second, you guys. I'm so sorry. I don't know why it's giving me this error. Just give me one second. I'm trying to pull it up on another browser because the error that we're getting is we've reached our quota. We've reached our quota for um, free reports. All right, I'm gonna use another one. I don't have time. Another platform that I use for analytics, same thing, to get engagement reports is called Kicksta. All right. Let me go back and share my screen. All right, can y'all see my screen now? Okay, so this is the profile, right? Is this showing correctly? This your profile picture, Diane? BFF Pros Travel. And you have 131 likes, 2K followers, you're following 4,000. And right now, your engagement rate is 0.9%. Okay. So this is, I mean, listen, when I do mine's is like 2.8 or something crazy like that. Okay. So I don't want you guys to feel bad about where you are because we all start at zero. Okay. But the reason that we do this research is to find out where are we currently ranking, right? And then we're going to start to implement all of these other things that I've been talking about on social media, posting consistently, sharing with hashtags, making sure that I'm adding value with the content that I'm sharing, and I'm creating stuff that's relevant to my target audience, not just for me, not just stuff that I like, but that I'm doing all of the things to help them be able to see the content that I'm sharing. And that's what's going to boost the engagement. And then once you do that, the other thing that I want to say is that I see so many business owners and people who are using social media to market, and they're posting on social media. You might be posting regularly, you might be even adding great content, but if you don't have a strategy behind the content that you're sharing, if you don't have a clear outline plan for the journey that you want customers to take when they meet you, what are you asking people to do? Right? Are you giving clear directions on the call to actions that you want people to take and how they can connect with you and how they can continue to learn more? Is going to be really hard for you to convert those followers into actual paying customers. Okay. So, again, this is something that I'm going to be covering. Diane, definitely take advantage of the free workshop that we're going to be hosting on Thursday if you want some advice and tips and resources on how to improve your engagement, how to increase your followers, and how to increase your influence on social media. Because the other thing that I want to say is it's not necessarily about how many followers you have as much as it is about the influence that you have with those followers. There are so many people online that have thousands or even hundreds of thousands, tens of thousands of followers, but they're not making any money from their social media platforms, right? And so it's one thing to have a bunch of likes and a bunch of people that are following you, but it's something completely different to have a strategy to turn those people into actual paying customers. That's something that I want to help you guys with. If you're interested in learning how you can take advantage of this amazing opportunity and learn all of my industry secrets, then go register for this free webinar. I promise you won't regret it. In fact, You can't afford to miss it. Okay. If your engagement is not where it needs to be, if you're only getting a few likes and comments on every post, if you are not consistently growing your followers with at least 100 to 200 new followers every single month, then you need to be in this workshop on Thursday night. There's no reason that you shouldn't be there. Okay. You can go to rightclickagency.com, click on the link that says, uh, what does the link say? Instant influencer webinar. That's what it says. This is my instant influencer webinar where I'm going to be showing you how to do all the things that we talked about here today. Okay. So I hope that this was helpful with you. If you made it to this point in the video and you haven't already shared this broadcast, you need to share this with at least 5 people that you know could benefit from this information, because everybody deserves to have a business that is thriving and abundant. Okay. I love you guys. Have a great afternoon, and I will see you all really soon. Bye.